because I want my guys, if you want to compete, I give them what's called like a competition guideline
Okay.
where you're going to find the exact pathway that you would prefer to win on. So if it's
Interesting.
start, pull guard, get a sweep, get half guard, get the Darce choke,
Okay.
right? I get him to drill that before, after class. I'll get him to match up with his favorite training partner, and they'll rep their what we call the A game,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
That's wild.
And
That's a
I
great
get him to
concept.
do it so often that his A game will be better than everyone else at his level.
Yeah.
And I make it so after they build that A game, your competition plan is always to get back to that plan,
Okay.
right? So let's say you're in this shitty position. If you can see the way to get back to that line, once you hit that line of what your game plan is, it'd be like
You're on
you're in
autopilot. You're on.
you're
Yeah.
in the rapids,
Yeah.
right? You're fucking running down the road.
It's so cool that you mentioned that because that's an experience that I hadn't had before and until I started to train with this Rory McDonald at Parabellum, and he's an
Yeah,
amazing
he's awesome.
because I think teaching is one thing, but being a good coach for competition is another,
Yeah.
right? And that's such a cool thing that you're doing. He was the first guy that sort of said, yeah, like develop. He wasn't as like structured about it, but he was talking about we'd always have a like picture your A game sequence, and in part he did it as a way to cope with competition anxiety as well, because he said, look, drill this so much that when you get nervous, play this out in your head, like see this happening over and over again. And I think for a lot of people, it's been such a valuable tool. And I think that that's something that a lot of coaches don't do. They're not that great at coaching for competition. They're like, we go through
Yeah.
the drills, we do a class, and that's it. And giving people strategies like that and like a little bit of a roadmap,
Yep.
I'm not surprised to hear that your students do well because you're giving them like physical and mental tools to go out there and succeed.
Yeah.
When I've had a lot of coaches that don't do that, so you're kind of no, and that's not a knock against
No, I
anybody.
know what you
It's
mean.
just
I know what you mean.
you're kind of on your own. You're just like, all right, here you're in class. All right, go do competition, and it's like it's taken me so long to appreciate the very big differences between a everyday class and a
Yeah.
competition role.